Ndokwa FM.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the Ndokwa Developmental Series on Ndokwa Digital Radio. My name is Collins Onomadu, and today we are having one of those youths who are in the forefront of youth activism in Okwani and Ndokwa land. He's one of us. It's your son. It's your brother. Of course, it's my brother also. Meet Comrade Marcus in Chukunalu Enudi. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, can you briefly introduce yourself properly?
I am Marcus Enudi from Umukwata, Ndokwa local government area. I am the coordinator of Seven Ndokwa Nation Group, the foremost advocacy group that has worked tirelessly for the development of Ndokwa Nation.
Okay, sir.
And I am the pioneer youth leader of Ndokwa Niku Union. Presently, I'm the Anyama Youth Council President and the PRO of Niger Delta Ethnic Nationality Youth Leaders Council. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, it's a pleasure having you here. Thank
Same
you
here.
for coming. All right, we're going to be discussing a very important topic today, and it's about the higher institutions that we have all around Delta State. And as you know, Ndokwa has been lagging behind as to the establishment of institution of learning, and by that I mean higher institution of learning in Delta State. If you go to the Isoko land, we have the Ozoro Polytechnic that has been converted to a university currently. We also have in the Urobo land, we have the Delta State University, Delta State College of Education, we have the Atuara, we have the Teaching Hospital, we have the College of Education, Warri, and we have also the Polytechnic in Owara. You come to this other side of the Niger Delta, we have the University of Delta in Agbo, we have the Federal College of Education Technical in Asaba, and we have the Dennis Osadebe University. But here in Ndokwa land, it is very bad that we do not have, they say we have one School of Marine Technology, a campus. I don't know where it is. Okay.
I don't even know where it is.
Oh, you don't even know too. Now, it's very bad because we are lagging behind in terms of establishment of schools, and we are doing as much as others are doing. What do you think about this trend?
Actually, whatever that is happening concerning this issue,
Okay.
I always blame our leaders, both traditional leaders, political leaders,
Okay.
community leaders. We are all to be blamed in this. You know, while we talk about this, is when we advocate for these higher institutions to be established in Ndokwa Nation. Most of our political leaders, especially, they see us as we are fighting the government.
Okay.
Instead, we are doing what they were supposed to be doing. But most of them will see us as enemies of the government, enemies of Ndokwa Nation. I don't know what they tell their followers. You see some of them will be fighting us online.
Okay.
That we are, I don't know. When you are talking about the development of your place, you should be celebrated.
Of course.
We have been at the forefront of this issue. Give us, establish
a university or
university,
even a polytechnic college of education, anyone.
The only thing we have in Ndokwa Nation from the federal government and from the, I will not talk about the state so much because we're talking about higher institution.
Okay.
That should come from the federal government. The state has been playing gamble with us on that.
Okay.
They brought one at Abo water. From the onset, they knew that the land they gave to them in Abo will not be beneficial to them. As in, that place is water flooded.
Okay. Okay.
Any amount of money you want to approve for any project like that in that place will not be enough.
Because you start with filling
You start
of the
with
land
filling,
first.
something that you can use to establish something in Kwale or come back to Okwane here, you know, Mukwata, anywhere, Umutu, that we have a flat ground.
To establish.
But these people, because of politics, I don't know, they took it to a ball.
Okay.
From the onset, they started filling the land. Nothing to write home about. At the end of the day, it has been abandoned. The state did that. Now we'll come back to the federal government. The federal government, that first time we talked about the University of Agriculture. Now, at last, it was abandoned. Now we are so lucky. I don't know how God did it, that we are having this federal University of Medical and Health Science. I'm not going to be political about this issue. Any true born Ndokwa person should be happy. Forget about political affiliations. You should bring it to forget about who is bringing it.
All right. Please, we'll come back to the federal university because it's a stage, and we'll talk about the Federal University of Medical Sciences. Now, some of the reasons you made mention of political bigwigs fighting us, or community leaders, religious leaders, and all that. Now, if you meet some of these people, they talk about history with Azikiwe and Aolo. We having a faulty start into the political affairs of the nation and for Delta State. Do you think that reason is still tenable in Nigeria currently?
Those are lazy politicians. Those ones that we refer to, those are lazy politicians. My brother, look, if you are opportune to lead your people, lead them well. Come out with your heart to work for the development of your land and the development of your people. That's what I will do. We, the local people, are the most loyal people in any government. Or we pretend to be the most loyal people.
Okay.
Sometimes you suggest these things to the government. You work towards it. You disturb them. They don't give development on the platter of gold.
At all.
You work for it. You disturb the. I know how we disturbed the state government for a lot of things that we have now. Not a lot of things we have. Some of the things we have, because in the Ndokwa nation, I know that we don't have a lot of developmental projects in the Ndokwa nation. So the few we have, I know how we agitated.
We had to fight for them before it got to us. Yeah.
For them to bring. Sometimes we even go out of our way to quarrel with this our political leaders, especially before they will take our agitations to the state government. Of course, the social media is there. They will bring up all our posts showing the decay in the Ndokwa nation. Videos, pictures, those ones don't like. So when the government, state government will see all this kind of things, they will be touched. Have your evidence to let them know that we are 50 years behind. That is just it. Any politician or any political officer that was supposed to do something, that will be telling you stories, instead of them to be showing you what they are doing, that are showing you fake reasons why they should not do what they are supposed to be doing.
Okay, so they are taking sides with the government to protect their interests.
I don't know. I will call them lazy politicians.
Okay.
They're so lazy that they cannot even agitate for something to be cited even in their own community. Sorry to say, some of themselves, when we agitate for all these things, they bring to their own community. Give them as contractors to do. Look at the jobs they do. Some standard jobs. But I don't know. We are our own problems. So I don't know how we are going to come out of all this mess. We need to reorient our political leaders. We need to teach them their job. They don't know. They think politics is all about to tell your governor or whatever that I'm loyal. Whatever you want to use me for. Those ones are nonsense.
All right, thank you very much. Now, straight to the Federal University of Medical Sciences. There is this speculation. It has not been formally put into paper. Like we have not seen a paper that it has been approved, even though there are videos online where the Deputy Senate President is Excellency Senator Ovie Omo-Agege in a meeting with the likes of Mercy Alimona and others. I think I saw Kenny Okolubo in that meeting. Now, he was saying the video will be played shortly. He was saying that it has been approved. What does it imply for us, and what are we looking up to as an ethnic group if that thing is it is approved finally and then we have it? What do we tend to gain as a nation, Ndokwa nation?
Thank you very much. When
and sorry, before you speak, can you just throw light on the approval of the school? What is the school about?
Okay, I think that should be the best thing that is going to happen to the Ndokwa nation.
Okay.
With that, we are going to have a teaching hospital.
Okay.
We are going to have other affiliate developmental projects around it. Our youths will be employed. Our youths will attend the school.
Okay.
Business will spring up. Small businesses, mama put.
Definitely. Yeah, even hostels and
the development will come.
Okay.
Electricity that we'll be talking about to step it down, which is ongoing. The journey will be accelerated.
All right.
For them to start, because once you have all this in one place, you need more development to keep everything going.
Okay.
You understand? And let me tell you something. When His Excellency Senator Ovie Omo-Agege says it has been approved, you have to believe it.
All right.
In governance, there are many ways to kill a rat. You can pass through the right-hand side to bring in a developmental project that could have taken a longer process to be done. What we are talking about is bring it. No matter how you manage to go about it, bring it. It's going to boost everything positively concerning the Ndokwa nation. We need it. I'm the happiest person on earth. When I heard about it and when I inquired more, I found out that is just the simple truth. It is done, and they have given 10 billion naira to take off.
Okay, 10 billion naira.
10 billion naira grant to take off.
Okay.
The establishment of the University of Medical and Health Sciences. They have given out that already. What I'm going to beg our people, our community leaders, and they should not be talking about a land to be sold to them. They should freely donate land, so that this thing I'm talking about, it has chased out a lot of developmental projects in some communities.
Yes.
You understand? The federal polytechnic in Orogu, they took it to other places. They said they don't have land
to give to them.
I'm telling you, anything I tell you, I take it to the bank.
Okay.
They don't have land to give to the federal. Just imagine. They're not even thinking about
what they will gain
what they will benefit from
the project.
From the project. A lot of benefits are there. Both from those farming, those selling petty things, the use around. Talk about building something like that. They're going to need manpower.
Of course.
From artisans in that community. Even after building and after everything, they're going to need teachers, lecturers.
Yes,
they're going to need non-academic staff. They're going to need a lot of people. There are people there, qualified and unskilled laborers that can be working in the environment. So I think this is the best thing that has happened to the Ndokwa nation. We all should forget about political differences and embrace this. Whatever you can do to make this happen, to make this stay, to make this possible, we all need to join our hands and make it possible. We just need to join our. Let's not start this fight of APC and PDP. That one will draw us back. The more we just need to embrace it, work together as one Ndokwa people. Follow up.
All right. Thank you very much, Comrade Marcus Enudi. Now, we're going to go on a short break, and then we'll be bringing you the video where Senator Ovie Omo-Agege actually made the announcement that it has been approved. And when we come back, we'll talk about this in details, please. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Marcus. Do stay tuned, please.
This is Ndokwa FM, the digital radio of your choice.
We are into broadcasting and editing.
We're also into audio and video production.
We also do adverts, documentaries, skits with our range of professional video cameras, drones, and digital production equipment.
So, for your marriage, naming ceremony, birthdays, and burial coverage, reach out to Ndokwa FM.
We are located at number 12 Wire Road, off Okologbo Street, Obiaruku.
Or you can call us on 081 044 57960, 081 044 57960. You can also send us a DM on Facebook, Ndokwa FM, on Instagram, and even on Twitter. Ndokwa FM,
The voice of Ndokwa Nation.
Ndokwa FM.
Must come to Delta State, another Delta State that must come to the Ndokwa. Very tough battle. I think I got indication that the approval would come, and it did come. As far back was almost about 9 months now, or something like that. About 9 months, 10 months. But unless and until, released, we kept it under wraps, because sometimes you have verbal approvals, and then after you require a memo, also seeking another from Mr. President. But of course, I never allowed the Minister of Education to rest, and I was on top of him all step of the way, to make sure that the approval in promissory was indeed secured from Mr. President, and when necessary, got to go sit down with Mr. President to ensure that the approval was actually intact, and that we did. And now, the President has now finally given his approval, and the Minister, of course, made all of this happen. But without the Minister, frankly, it's it. Made this happen, fighting for us, even with the limited time, left. But he is determined that before he leaves, not only with the approval we conveyed, but the management of the institution will also be put in place. And this he has done as we speak. I expect that in the next couple of days, we should be receiving a formal announcement in writing on the approval from Mr. President, and most importantly on the appointment of the management team that we had at the institution. The only counsel I would give is this. Based on my own personal experience with the Federal Polytechnic, it's not as easy as it looks or as it sounds. To begin with, it requires a lot of cooperation among the stakeholders.
All right, you're welcome back. We're still on the developmental series, and we're with Marcus Enudi of the Save Ndokwa Nation Group. You're welcome. Thank you for staying with us. Now, you said something about having a land to actually put these institutions in place. Now, bringing us to a very important aspect of this development. Now, where are we citing it? In Kwale, that's the rumor we're hearing. In any other place, but we are having issue with who is to give the land.
Who is to give the land? That is not an issue.
Why I'm saying it is that if it is not approved, if a land is not approved, chances are that it is going to be taken away from us and nothing is going to be done about it. That's what I'm saying.
Or if the Kwale people, the community will not give the land, please, they should come to Omokwata.
Yeah, there are lands in Omokwata.
We have the land, and our king will be very, very, very happy.
Okay, because what I'm saying is the opportunities that come here, we see where people come to Grade Road, Tar Road, and then the community is asking for deve from these people. We tend to look at what we are going to gain immediate gratification as against what we are going to gain from the project in the long run. Don't you think this will affect the establishment?
Human being should stop those community youths from talking about deve. The deve is short form of development.
Yes.
They don't even understand. They don't even know.
Okay.
The development they have brought to you is development already.
And you want them to pay deve again.
And you want to collect deve. You want to work against the development. So I think every community should call their youth body to order to stop any kind of defe. That is collection of any kind of gratification from any contractor
Okay.
or anybody that brings in developmental projects to any community. It should be discouraged. Seriously, it should be discouraged.
Okay. I want to quickly ask this, since I'm going to ask you because you are in the APC. We have tried as much as possible to remove politics from what we have been discussing. Now, as a member of the APC, as a caucus member as it is, do you think it will be given, this Federal University of Medical Sciences will be given the same attention as the one that we are seeing in Orogun, because that project is fast and they are doing it to ensure that it is completed in a short distance? Do you think it will be given that same speed, that same work pace?
The project in Orogun is given that pace because somebody is talking.
Okay.
Somebody is still pushing. They can just approve a project and you don't push, they will leave it there. The fights will be there, nobody will attend to it. Once this thing starts, it is led for the community leaders,
Okay.
religious leaders,
All right.
all of us to join us to push. That will determine the pace. If we are lazy, the pace will be slow.
Okay.
If we are not lazy, go as that one in
Orogun.
simple as that. It's left for us, it's in our hands to push.
Okay. All right. A quick one before we draw the curtain close for today. We look at volunteer teachers and of course community funded schools all over the places. We see that communities, when they actually want these things to run for them, they go out of their way to, how do I put it, establish schools run by the community. Then we have volunteer teachers from members of that community. Then when the government wants to take over, it's easier for them because there will be structures down already. There will be teachers. If they want to convert, it's easier to convert a teacher that is already in the system. But we're not looking at those things in Ndokwa. It's not just schools. We can do health centers and all that. But we're finding it hard to even do such things in Ndokwa. What do you think are the reasons and what is the way forward?
It still boils down to the issue of our political leaders' laziness. Because once you establish it, everything in life is push. You play politics.
Okay.
You have to push. We have established this. We have 10 blocks of edit.
We have
Whatever you
number
have.
of teachers.
We have a number of teachers. Somebody will speak. Somebody need to speak to the government. That is why you have commissioners that holds a school meeting with the governor. All these things will be brought to the notice of the governor. You know why? There's someone I love so much that brought more development to Ndokwa Nation. I will say it anywhere. That is Honorable Charles Metolo. I'm telling you.
Ndokwa West.
Yes.
Ndokwa West House of Assembly.
When he was commissioner, when he was a lot of other political office holders that he held before, other positions that he held before.
Yeah.
An advocate for good governance. I know how we brought all these issues to him. He will take it to ESCO meeting with the governor. Okay, see. And you know, the governor has the right to expressly approve anything in ESCO. It is your bargaining power. Okay, we'll give you one in your local government. Approve this one for us. That is it. We learned a lot from him. When it was the executive arm, now it's the legislative arm. You understand? Right. So it is in your power to speak. We have teachers that has volunteered to work, that have been working without pay. Now that they are converted, okay, help us convert this one. Okay. But see, politics and political processes, they are very easy. But some people are just looking at it as so hard a thing to do. It is not hard. Okay. It is your political maneuvering. You maneuver to get what you want. Not just saying yes sir, yes sir. You don't suggest anything to the governor. You don't bring any idea, no opinion. All you say is yes sir, yes sir, yes. No. Governor will just look at you as somebody that is a minor to his cabinet. So our political office holders need to push. That is it. The community leaders too need to push.
All right.
It's as simple as that.
Okay.
You don't need to go to train first before you do anything like that.
All right, this is where we're going to be ending this discussion today. Maybe subsequent times we'll call you to talk about this when the project has started. I hope it will be given the attention you have just promised us.
No
now,
problem.
we have a technical college here in Ovie Omo-Agege, and it has started running. Now, in the establishment of schools in Delta State, we got one, and it to an extent there have been donations to the establishment of the school. Can you briefly talk about the technical college?
I don't want to talk about that technical college because when it was coming, I told them, you don't give us that when you are giving others. But that
Okay.
is that, well, to some it is a good thing, but to me, I don't talk about those things. How can you be giving others elephant to come and give us ant? I don't support. Well, let's encourage them to do better and move forward with the technical. What did you call it?
Technical college.
Okay.
All right. No matter how you said let's encourage them.
Let's just encourage
it's a
them.
win for us anyway. If it did not come to it, we'll go to somewhere else. That's the way I see it, and we can do better. With that, we come to the end of the developmental series on Ndokwa Digital Radio. My name is Collins Unumado, and with us on the show today is Comrade Marcus Chukwunalu Enudi of the Save Ndokwa Nation Group. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to have you sometime again to discuss more on how we are going to be going about in our Ndokwa Nation. Thank you so much. And to you viewers out there, thank you for staying with us. We'll be coming your way again next week. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hi. Are you surprised as to what kind of song I'm listening to and I'm vibing? Oh, that's my traditional song. In case you don't know, I'm an Ukwani man. I'm from Delta State, Nigeria. And to all my people, all my fellow Ukwani people all around the world, whether you are in Nigeria or you are in other parts of the world, I want you to please get your phone and download Ndokwa FM, the #1 digital radio for the Ukwani people. Are you surprised? We are online. You can download it, you can even stream it online. Please do not forget your roots. Don't be like me. Well, I'm reconnecting with my roots now. Please, Ndokwa FM. Don't change the dial. Listen. Thank you.
This is Ndokwa FM Online Radio, the best place to be. Don't be left out.